happening behind me, but let's ignore that, por favor. I woke up late today. I slept in, and that to me never happens. So I am very aware of the fact that this is my body saying I need to have a self-care day, or that I just shouldn't have gone to bed so late, but I'm gonna stick with that first message. And you know what? What's a self-care day without a camera following me around, right? So that's something I'm gonna do today, is I'm gonna bring you along with me for that. Be warned, today I'm kind of feeling the need to do like a lot of the superficial self-care things. I do have like things that I want to do, or that I thought about for today, that I just need to get off my plate. And I've talked about that before, how I think self-care is more than just face masks and bubble baths. Like sometimes just doing stuff that you need to get done, that you've been putting off, and that has been taking up space in your cabeza, in your brain, in your head, that you just need to let go of. The act of saying, hey, I need to do this now, the rest of the world can wait, is very empowering and self-care-esque. But that being said, sometimes the fluff is fun too. So I want some fluff, I want some impact today. I want a good combo of it all. Starting with the fact that I'm going to actually get ready and not stay in pajamas. I've been using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder lately. Feels very nostalgic for me, because I feel like I used this powder in high school. I've already applied a moisturizer with sunscreen, which is so important. I've been on my sunscreen game this summer. I am not letting those rays penetrate. So I'm really proud of myself for that, and I've been bringing it down to the neck, to the décolleté. Oh, that's not how you pronounce that. Décolleté. I think it's so good. It's a great habit to be into. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just wear your sunscreen, everyone. Can we tell I have a favorite color in this palette? New product I'm trying out, which is like probably one of the first new makeup products that I bought in like over a year. Rare Beauty liquid blush in the color Encourage. And this stuff, I've heard amazing things about these blushes since they came out, and I know from watching people talk about them that it's very potent. Well, let me tell you, it is super potent. I need like the tiniest little dot on both cheeks. You can't just boom. If I did that right now, whole face would be Encourage blush. So we must do this very delicately. And there we go. I didn't do a lip product because I have to go eat, but afterwards, don't you worry, we'll finish it up. I'm ready for the day. I've got my belt bag on. Also my Charlotte hoops, which I've really been loving these earrings lately. They're from Missouri. I'll have them linked below. And I've got some returns I'm gonna go put in the mailbox. That's like one of the things I wanted to get done today. It's been weighing on my mind. I need to return these things so I can get the money back into my possession. I have a few errands to do that I've been putting off, so I'm just gonna try and knock this out in the next hour so that I can come back and feel like I've accomplished some big things today. The other day I bought this belt from H&M because I feel like some of my jeans just stretch out on me, and then I don't like wearing them because they're not form-fitted. But here's the problem with the belt, is that belts are very much so catered to like jeans that sit on your hip rather than high-waisted ones, because right now if I just put this belt on the tightest setting, it's really doing nothing. It was like $12.99. Maybe I should just poke a hole through it. I probably just need another 2 holes. Why don't belts just have more holes in general? Why stop at 5? You know, why not keep going? I've been home for a couple hours now, but I thought I'd just show you a couple of the fun things I picked up while I was out. First being this beautiful, beautiful color of nail polish from Essie. This is their expressive line. It's their quick dry, fast dry nail polish. It's in the color Cold Brew Crew, and I think it's stunning. I love the name. As a coffee lover, it's just right up my alley. I think it's great because it's a neutral without being pink or beige, which are the colors I typically go for on my nails, or like a mauve sort of color. Those are always the neutrals I go to time and time again, and nothing like this color is in my collection. So I hope it looks as beautiful on my nails as it does in the bottle, because I think even in the fall this is going to be a staple color. And then I also went to Aritzia, and the thing that I picked up there is this ball baseball cap. They have this hat in so many different colors. I was debating on just getting a black one, but I feel like you typically can find a black baseball cap many places. But this is such a nice neutral. I like my neutrals. And I feel like for Aritzia, it wasn't too expensive. Like it's $25 for a hat, which don't get me wrong, you can find baseball caps like this sure cheaper in many other places, but I'm saying like for Aritzia, I feel like it isn't too bad. And it feels like it's really well made. The inside I really like is more of like a smooth, silky material. So I hope that kind of helps with not doing as much damage to my hair. We shall see, but I don't know, I think that's a sharp looking hat. I also got this beautiful bralette, which was on sale, I think for $10. They're doing like their summer sale right now. And I don't have many bralettes these days. And I feel like this is a beautiful color to have underneath like a white button down. I have like a specific shirt in mind for this bralette that I think will be really cute. And I appreciate the fact that it has adjustable straps. And I also got this basic black tank for sleeping. This is from the TNA line. Nothing too special, but sometimes you need those basics. I actually haven't done a lot of shopping in the TNA line, and I was pleasantly surprised by how many like great basics they seem to have for loungewear or for like underpieces, like tanks. Honest with you, I was having a really good day and then an email popped up in my inbox that didn't have the best news. I could tell in that moment that I could either let this not so great news really influence the rest of my day, or I could choose to accept the fact that it happened, feel the emotion, and not let it influence the rest of my day. Be determined to make it still a good day despite dealing with disappointment. In a lot of ways, I feel like what an appropriate time to be filming a video like this, because it's forcing me to just look at the situation differently. But a big part of self-care, because this is a self-care video, is paying attention to what you need in the moment and honoring those needs by actually doing the things that will help you feel better, and not the things that you think you should be doing because XYZ, but the things that truly like you really need at this moment in time. And when I'm trying to think about what I need right now, it's distraction, to be quite frank. I don't want to fixate on this. It's not worth fixating on. I feel like it'd be really beneficial for me to, even though I did like a lot of walking today, so I feel like I've moved my body, I think like what I really want on this mat right now is more of like a meditative practice, something that allows me to just get distracted in other ways, either by stretching or breath work. But yeah, I'm gonna find a YouTube video for me to follow. I love my little YouTube workouts, but what's like one that I can do today? Actually, I really do feel like I need my comfort creator when it comes to movement, which, as you guys know, is Yoga with Adrienne. I feel like I need her comforting energy. So I'm gonna do that, but I do wanna highlight that kind of on that point of listening to what your body needs. Whoa! Jesus, didn't need that. Maybe what I'm planning to do right now isn't for you, and you're like, that does not sound very helpful for me. But that's fine. I think that's my kind of whole point that I'm hoping is coming across is what do you need right now? What is the thing that would make you feel better, that helps you not fixate on whatever it is you're fixating on? We're gonna get going here. Chopping for my chickpea Mediterranean salad. My favorite part is mixing it all together, because look how colorful that is. Aside from me just wanting something good for my body, to accompany my leftover homemade pizza from last night. I feel like this kind of balances it out. I also like a chopped veggie salad like this because the act of just chopping everything, which the whole point of it is to make sure that all the pieces for the veggies are really small so that every bite you get a little bit of something of everything. You get a little bit of pepper, a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of chickpea. It's a flavor explosion in the mouth. The end result is obviously well worth it. But in addition to that, just the act of doing all that fine chopping, you really just get into a flow state, which always feels really nice. Today, the thing that was coming up in my chopping sessions was just like, you know, got kind of onto that point of me getting an inconvenient email in my inbox this afternoon. Aside from that, there's like a lot of great things happening in my life, and so easy to lose sight of that. But you know, there are those moments where you just are like, oh, why am I letting myself get fixated on this? At the same time, I always like struggle with that, with being too hard on myself for feeling my feelings, because we all gotta feel them, you know? But sometimes you do need that little slap in the face moment. Okay, I was like, why can't I open this jar? At a certain point, like there are certain times where it's not serving you to keep letting yourself like get down about something that's really not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. So alas, that is what I'm doing. We're done with that. This is lemon juice, by the way. Look at that sunset that's coming in too, making our little cooking session a fun time. Pour dressing and mix it up. I heard this conversation the other day. I know everyone has a real problem with the word moist, but what's the alternative really to describing something that is moist? You're not gonna say, look how wet it is. Like to me, that's worse. And even I'm someone who sometimes gets mad at moist, but what do we want? What do we want instead? I don't really see what the alternative is. Moist does seem like the lesser of evils. Ooh, look at that damp salad. Ew, gross. Moist sounds a lot more appetizing now, doesn't it? She's sexy, she's beautiful, she's easy breezy, cover girl. Do I want to add tomatoes? Last time I added tomatoes to the salad, I felt like day 3 or 4 of having it added a little bit too much moisture to the mix. So I think I might just add it as I have the salad so that I get those nice sharp bursts of juice from the tomato. And I just need to add some feta. This is gonna go in the fridge while I take a shower. And then I'll have some after it's had a chance to soak all the flavors together. I'm gonna do a very spa-like shower tonight. So first thing I'm gonna do is put in this pre-washed scalp oil from JVN. This you just put in your hair, I think for 15 minutes, yeah, before you wash it out. And it's just supposed to hydrate your scalp, which I need because my scalp is dry. Put some dots in there. I feel like a scientist whenever I use this. I love a good dropper moment. You take your hands, you claw them, and you just go at the scalp. I think I'm gonna also set up my diffuser in the bathroom. I don't usually do that. I think if I put it at the top of my bathroom organizer and have some sort of like calming lavender or peppermint smell, it'll just really add to the atmosphere of spa. My diffuser oil is inside. I just need to plug it in. But this is one of the diffusers that I've had the longest. It's from Sage and it's okay. I really don't know why I've never done this before because it actually is very nice in this bathroom. It's transformed the whole energy of the space. So big fan over here, but I'm gonna start by taking off my makeup. This, I know I've shown like this makeup cleanser or makeup remover so many times because I've used it forever. I never stray away from it, but this bottle is the size of my head. It is huge. I think this is a Shoppers exclusive and it's nice because it's got the pump, so you just put the cotton pad there and then you're ready to go. Now, as much as I like putting on makeup and getting ready for the day, why does it always hit different when you take it off? You're like, wow, why did I ever put this on? But then in the morning it comes and I'm like, oh, I'm so ready to get ready. I'm so excited. The end of day comes and I'm like, get this off. I do think there's just so much power too in when you're doing your regular routines, even if you're not doing like a typical self-care day or a self-care afternoon or night, you can like add those moments of to your regular routine just by slowing down a bit, taking your time, so it's not like just a rush process. It's actually something that you can kind of enjoy. I also want to do a dry brush session. Bikini body, bikini ingrown hairs, we don't like them, so this is really helpful for that. Also, what's really helpful for ingrown hairs is this 10 skin solution. Doesn't it just even sound nice? I will admit, it's a bit of an odd sensation if you've never done it before, but it feels really nice, especially on the back of my thighs. Oh. So I think I'm just gonna go brush my hair and head into the shower. Oh, have I told you guys about this? This thing right here, it's a scalp massager for when you shampoo. Oh, it just like gets in there. It makes you actually feel like you're getting all the product out. So I hate it when you come out of the shower and it feels like you can still feel shampoo in your head or on your hair, on your head. Did I say in your head? That doesn't make sense. No, but oh, so good. This one's from Way, but I think there's ones on Amazon or at Shoppers or anything. We're talking about tools. Epilator, as I've mentioned before, love using this for under the arms. So I'm gonna do a touch up today with this under the arms. Fantastic. I'm not gonna kiss it because it's actually probably gross. Not to be absolutely dramatic, but that shower was one of the best showers I've had in a really long time. I even put on some spa music and it really set the final tone to the event. I'm drinking kombucha right now instead of the water that I intended to have, because as I was taking out the water jug from the fridge, my kombucha did in fact fall onto the floor and the bottle did in fact start to burst. Half of it did end up all over my floor, but the other half tastes good. Color's now starting to trip me out because it feels like I'm painting my nails with chocolate. Kind of matches the outfit right now. We're coordinating.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do.